Hey, it's Ethan with ComTech. Today I want to go over our new billing portal and how to access it, what you can do when you go in there. So let's get straight into it. The first thing is there's two ways to access the billing portal. The first is our ComTech client portal. So as you see here, if you go out to clientportal.comtechnc.com, if you log into there, you will see it. It is right here in billing portal. It launches what I'm about to show you. Quick note on this, if you do not see billing portal and the support contacts page, let us know. We can give you access to that. We don't give all users access to this. We only give certain ones, so that way everybody doesn't see a billing portal when it's not applicable. So that's your first option. Your second option is you can go directly to our website. So www.comtechnc.com. It's going to look just like this. What you're going to do is in the top right, you're going to click Resources, scroll down to Client Tools, and then you can click Billing Portal. Whichever way you go, it really doesn't matter. They'll both get you to the same place, and it'll look just like this. Now, there's two ways to log in. I actually have that highlighted here. So you can enter just your email address if you would like, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. Or if you use Office 365, you can choose Microsoft Single Sign-On, and you can log in with your email address and your email password, and it'll get you right in. In this example, though, I'm going to just type in my email address. I'm going to hit Next. I'm going to go to my inbox, and I'm going to see that I have an email with a 6-digit code. That six-digit code, I take back and I put it in. Now, one thing you'll notice if you use that method I just showed you, there is no passwords to remember. So it's just a single code that gets sent to you, so you don't have to remember about setting up another password. We think that's pretty nice. A lot of our clients are liking that. So once you log in, or once you put that in, click Sign In. If you have any issues with logging in, as always, go out to or shoot an email to support@ComTechNC. You can go to our website and submit a ticket that way as well. We'll be more than happy to help you. So if you try to get in, you get an error, let us know. We'll be more than happy to get you in. When you are in, I wanted to throw this up here because we have some clients that have multiple companies. Maybe you have an HR and accounting person that covers 3 different companies. If that is the case, we can set it up to where you can see all your companies. You choose the company you want. If you're an HR and accounting person and you only have one company to deal with, you won't see this screen. It'll just log you straight in. When you log in, the first thing I want to cover is in the top right. So by default, it is a white screen just like you see here, but I personally like dark mode. I like the contrast there a little bit better. So if you click on color mode, you can choose dark and you'll see it looks like this. So I'll keep it in dark mode for the rest of this demo. I'll cover this stuff in just a moment. If you click on the Settings tab, there's only a couple of things that I need to show you in here. As you can see, you can add a credit card, you can add a bank account. This is for your just payments in general, as well as for Autopay. So when you add your cards into here, you'll notice that there is a little Autopay toggle switch. A lot of our clients have multiple payment methods, but they only want to set up one on Autopay. You can add the payment methods in there and then only toggle the Autopay on the one that you want. Now, speaking of Autopay, let's talk a little bit about this because that is always a point when we bring on a new client. We urge Autopay, we urge you to set it up, but a lot of new clients say, okay, what are the notifications? How's it going to look like? I want to make sure stuff doesn't automatically pay that shouldn't. So here it is. Here's the notifications that you would typically get if you had Autopay signed up, you're signed up for Autopay. I'll show you some examples here because to make this simple, I'll show you an example. So let's say in June, you get an invoice. On the 1st of June, the invoice is created. You'll see the little email there. So you would get an email saying, hey, the invoice has been created. Now, typically with our Autopay, we can customize it a bit, but typically with our Autopay, we ask it to start processing 3 days before the due date. Most of our clients are on a 30-day period, so 3 days before. So we're looking right here at the 27th. So the payment would be scheduled for that day. You'll notice on the 23rd, you're going to get an email and it's going to have a payment reminder saying this is going to process on the 27th. And then if nothing happens, you don't log into the portal, you don't change anything, on the 27th, this is going to switch to payment processed, you're going to get another email. My point here is you get multiple emails, you have multiple opportunities to go and view the invoice, as well as let us know if there's any issues. So you have control over that. You can stop it at any time. So I just want to highlight that. It's not like you sign up for Autopay and then you don't have a chance to look at the emails or anything like that, and we just start auto-paying. That's not how it works in any way. All right, and of course, if you have any questions about that, let us know. We'll dig into your specific use case. So that's the Settings tab. If we flip back over to the Invoices tab, you're going to see some basic information there, so you can see the account summary, unpaid balance, that kind of thing. Down here at the bottom, these are filters. So if you select all, it'll show you all your invoices. By default, it only shows you past due, new, and processing. So only the items that it thinks you need to see, but you can always click all. If we click on payments, which is right here, you can see the previous payments that you have made. If we flip back over to invoices, thing I'll show you before we dig into this invoice, and then that is the end of this demo. There's really not a tremendous amount about this portal. We tried to keep it super simple. If you receive an invoice and it has that AutoPay tag on it, and you have a payment method in there that has been tagged as AutoPay, just know, if you look at it, just know it means that it will AutoPay. It will use your payment method on that schedule. So it's easy to quick look at all your invoices and see what's on AutoPay and what is not. Now, if you click into the invoice itself, you have the ability to download it. If we look over here on the right, you have the ability to choose a payment method. Again, if you had AutoPay already set up, then it's going to AutoPay, but you can choose, hey, I want to pay with a credit card. You can do that sort of thing. One final thing that I will highlight is something called FlexLine Financing. Now, if your invoice is over $10,000, this will show up. If it's not over $10,000, this is not going to show up. What that is if you choose, if it's over $10,000, if you choose that, you can fill out some basic information, and you have options there that if you don't want to pay it in 30 days, if you want to pay it in 60 days or 3 months or 6 months, it can break those payments up. Again, that is only for invoices that are over $10,000. And long story short, that is the billing portal. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. Have a great day.